Hey guys, welcome to Orit's Kitchen, and my name is Orit. Today I'm going to be showing how to fry eggplants, or you can even put them in the oven and broil your eggplant. So if you haven't seen my episode yet, I made an episode called tachin. It's with this rice, and I layered it with eggplant. You can layer the tachin with chicken, but my favorite is with the eggplant. So I wanted to show you how I did it, so when you guys make your tachin, you guys can do it too. Now, also with the eggplant, you can mix it up with other stuff too. For example, you can get hard-boiled egg and mix it with the eggplant and maybe with some hummus and make a meal out of that for a nice hearty breakfast with some bread on the side maybe, or just alone if you're watching your carbs, okay? Or you can even make this other Persian dish called kashkavadanjun, okay? And that's hopefully I can be able to teach you guys that another time, okay? So let's get started on how to fry or cook your eggplant in the oven. So first step is get your eggplant. There's different types of eggplants. There's Japanese eggplants, or what they call it in the grocery stores, a regular eggplant. Now you can get the Japanese one, but some of them are a bit bitter. For example, this one, I've been trying this a couple times, and the way I make it, it's not really bitter. But what some other people do is that they peel it, slice it up, and put it for about 30 minutes in a little bit in a salt water so that it can absorb the bitterness out of the eggplant. So when you do eat it later on, once it's cooked, it doesn't taste bittery, you know what I mean? So this is the eggplant I got. So I'm gonna take the skin off right now, and then I'll be back in a second. Hey guys, welcome back. So I peeled the skin of my eggplant, so ta-da, okay? And how I do it is, and you know, it helps me with the layering for my tachin or just in general, and it's nice presented nicely too. So I just slice it up like this, not too thick and not too thin, you guys, okay? I gotta watch your fingers. Okay, and just one more. This is a bit too thick. There we go, perfect. So this is it, guys, okay? And again, you can put it in salt water if you choose to for about 30 minutes. That's totally fine. But what I do is I get some salt and I just put a little bit everywhere, and that's it, okay? And then take it over here. Now I'm frying mine, okay? My family, we don't like it in the oven, sorry. So I've tried it that way and they're like, no, we like it this way. So I put some olive oil in here, about 1 centimeter, not too much, okay? And the olive oil makes it taste better, okay? And I let it get hot somewhat, and I let it cook. I put the salted side on first, okay? Now, when you put the eggplant in the water, in the oil, the eggplant will absorb the oil, okay? And that's fine, okay? Just gotta keep your eye on it, okay? And also, when you do it, the oil may splash out at you, okay? So just be careful with that. And when it does that, okay, no problem. You get your lid and you put it halfway like this. That way the oxygen can still go in there and do the whole cooking and ventilation thing, but it won't pop at you as well and then get your whole stove all dirty, okay? So as you can see, look closely, see the oil is getting absorbed by the eggplant, okay? And that's fine, that's what you want. And and when the oil starts to not to have so much oil in the pot, you can add some water in it instead of oil, so that way it won't be too oily. Then you know maybe you'll feel more comfortable eating the eggplant. Now, if you're like, hey Orit, I thought you said you can put it in the oven. Yeah, you can put it in the oven. How do you do it? What I just did, okay, with the eggplant here. And you're going, and you know, if you want to put it in salt water for 30 minutes, that's totally fine too. And you're going to put it in a aluminum foil that's non-stick. So maybe you can put like a non-stick foil on top of the aluminum pan, like such as this one right here. and you're gonna put it in your oven under broil. Don't put it all the way on top. Gabby, come in the oven with me. Okay, so the broil is up here, okay? That's where the fire comes and that's where the broil is. You don't want your eggplant all the way up here close to the fire because it easily burns. You may want to just lower it just a tad, okay? Not down here, but just a little bit so that it doesn't burn, okay? And you put on the broil and just keep your eye on it. Maybe within 5 to 10 minutes, it'll be ready. So it'll be brown on one side, then you gotta take it out, flip it the other way, and then you get that side to be cooked as well inside the oven under broil, okay? And then you can, just like with ones in the oil, you can easily wrap them in aluminum foil, the extra ones that you have, and put them in the freezer and take them out whenever you need them, okay guys? So I'll be back in a few minutes when this is ready and I'll show you how it looks. See ya. I got my ventilation going up here, so I hope you can hear me, okay? So I wanted to show you that one of the sides of my eggplant became brown. So that's how you want it to look like. Even in the oven, that's what you want. Oh, there we go. That's what you want it to look like. So now I easily just flipped it over and I'm having the other side all nice and browned up. And then when it's ready, I'm going to just put it here to kind of soak in the oil. So, and then I'll be back. Okay, guys? Okay guys, so I just wanted to show you, you see the oil has decreased a notch, okay? So this is almost my last batch of my eggplants that are cooking. So if you see that, you know, you need a little bit more oil or whatever in here, you don't have to add oil in here, for example. You can just add a little bit of water, but again, when you add the water in here, be ready, it's gonna pop out at you. And then just put this over to protect you and protect your stove, okay guys? So I just wanted to show you this, okay? Okay guys, welcome back. So I just wanted to show you my eggplants, okay? So, you know, this is one side and then here's the other side, okay? You know, it doesn't have to be completely brown, but you can tell that it's ready because it's just soft. It's very soft, okay? So now I just let it cool off, okay? But let's say, you know, you have a lot of eggplants, so you don't need all these eggplants. What are you gonna do with them? We can just freeze them, okay? And for example, if you decide to make your tachin, okay, or you wanna eat it for breakfast, you can just easily just take one out from the freezer and just defrost it. Or like if you know you wanna make it the next day, you can take it out at nighttime and just let it defrost in the refrigerator so you can use it the next day, okay? So what you do is you just get your regular aluminum foil. It doesn't need to be non-stick, okay? Just get that. Now, if you have another way of doing this, go for it. But this has been working for me and my family, so I'm just keeping it like this. And again, you can do it even with the eggplants that you put in the oven, okay? And then that's it. You wrap it up, both ends, okay? And then I like to put it in my Ziploc bag and I label it so that I know what it is. Okay, and then I just get this, I zip it up, and I just toss it in the fridge, in the freezer. Okay, guys? So that's it, you guys. You learn how to fry eggplant and or put it in the oven, okay? And if there's anything that you want to share, any other opinions or anything like that, please let me know. You can find me on Facebook under my name. You can find me under Twitter and Instagram. Or you guys can even email me. You can find that on YouTube. So please, I would love to hear from you guys. And thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.